Hi everyone, it's Katie of Crafty Creations. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. Sorry I've been gone for about a week or so. I hadn't been feeling all that great, but I'm feeling better now and I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this bracelet. And the stitch that we're going to be learning to make this bracelet is even count peyote. Let me get one of the dogs off my lap there. So yeah, we're going to do this bracelet today, and I will be right back and with a list of materials. Okay, so the list of materials you're going to need to make this bracelet. You're going to need obviously your beading thread, and today I'm using Nymo size B in white. You're going to need a beading needle. I'm using a size 10. You're going to need a clasp of some sort. On the original bracelet I used a toggle clasp, but today I'm going to be using a lobster clasp and a jump ring. You're going to need some delicas. Today I'm using size 8, some size 8 delicas, and the original bracelet was done with black and silver. This time I'm going to use like this coppery color and this like a silvery type color, like a crystalline delica. Hold on, I got a puppy down here that wants to be in my lap. Okay, just see if he'll settle down. And you're going to need a pair of scissors for cutting your thread. Alright, so let me go ahead and get my needle threaded and we will go ahead and get started. Be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I threaded onto my needle about a wingspan and a half of thread. And I did forget to mention we're going to need a stop bead, so I went ahead and pulled one out. We're going to go ahead and attach our stop bead. Just leave yourself about a 4 or 5 inch tail. We're going to come back up to the bottom of the stop bead just to attach it, just to hold our beads on so they don't fall off while we're working. There we go. And to start this off, I'm kind of using this one as an example so I can see. Okay, now I see what I did. Alright, so we're going to start off with 2 of the crystalline silvers, 2 of the copper, and 2 of the crystalline silver. Just like that. We're going to slide those down to our needle, or to our stop bead. Okay. Just kind of hold it in your hand like that. And we're going to take one of the silver. You're going to skip this first silver bead right there by your thumb and index finger, opposite of your stop bead. We're going to go through this, we're going to come up and through the second silver bead, pull your thread, and you should have what looks like that. Looks like a little top hat kind of looking thing. You're going to grab a copper, skip a copper, go through the second copper, that one down, and you have to kind of coax them to sit where you want them. There we go. Now pick up a silver, skip a silver, and you're going to go through this last silver next to your stop bead. Do not go through your stop bead. Make sure you picked a bead that's opposite of what you're using of your work. Okay, so now we have something that looks like this. Some people choose to flip it so that they're working away from themselves each time. I sometimes will do that. Not always. Sometimes I'll just get into a groove and I'm going both directions like this. But right now I'll just go ahead and flip it to where my stop bead is facing me. I'm going to pick up a silver, go through the sticking up silver. You've got some that are recessed down like this. And then you got ones that are sticking up. You're going to go through the first sticking up silver, pull it in. Now you're going to grab a copper. We're going to go through the sticking up copper. Just like that. Grab a silver, and you're going to go through the last sticking up silver. And pull that. You'll fill using the delicas. That's what's nice about the delicas. When you're using the delicas, they just kind of pop right into place and they sit nice and pretty like that. So now I'm going to flip it over so that my stop bead's away from me now. I'm going to pick up a silver. I'm going to go through the first sticking up silver. Pull your thread. Just like that. Now I'm going to pick up a copper. Go through the first go through your sticking up copper. Like that. Pick up a silver bead. You're going to go through your last sticking up silver. Pull it. It pops into place. Go ahead and turn your work. Pick up a silver. Go through your first sticking up silver. Into place. I'm going to pick up a copper, and I'm going to go through my sticking up copper. And pop that one into place. And get the puppy down off the table. He's been kind of sick, so he hasn't really been wanting to leave my side. And pick up a silver. I'm going to go through the last sticking up silver. If my needle will quit sliding out of the bead. There we go. Looks like that. So you should have something that looks like this. I'll do a couple more rows with you. Pick up a silver. And now I'm just gonna keep holding it in this position with the stop bead facing me, and I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna go down towards me and then up. I'm going to show you another way of doing it, and you'll find what's comfortable for you, whether flipping it's more comfortable or doing it this way. I'm just going to come back down to the top silver. It's sticking up towards me. And pull my thread just like that. I'm going to pick up my copper, come down through the sticking up copper. Pick up my silver, come down through the last sticking up silver, pull my thread, pop that one into place. Okay, now we're going to pick up a silver, this one, 2 to go on my needle there. I'm going to go through I'm going to go up, going up through the sticking up silver. Pick up a copper, and we're going to go through the sticking up copper. Pick up the silver, and go through your last sticking up silver. Just like that. And you should have something that looks like this. Go ahead and keep adding your beads on. And another thing you might want to have handy that I didn't mention, you might want to have a ruler handy, so that way you can measure the length, measure your beadwork. I'm going to make about a 6.5 inch bracelet, so I want to, with the class, I'm going to make about make the beadwork about 6 inches, and then I'll come back and we'll add the I'll do the last row with you and we'll add the clasp. So I'll be back. Okay, so we went ahead and did that, and I went ahead and took off my stop bead off my tail thread. Just going to thread this onto the needle. Now, much as we did before, we're going to come down under to the bead just under where our thread's coming out. Come up through that sticking up delica. Come down through the recessed copper. I just keep getting caught on my beads tonight. Okay, here we go. And this time we're going to do something a little different. We're going to pick up 2 copper. We're going to pick up our jump ring. And just going to make sure that it's completely closed. We're going to go through the jump ring, bring that down, go through just the very first delica that just below the jump ring. Don't go through both of them, just go through that top one. Now hold your jump ring in place and just bring those down. And pick up a silver. Down through that recessed silver. Go through the one just below it. Just like that. Up through that top silver. Down through the recessed silver. Go up through the sticking up copper. And my needle just came unthreaded, so give me 1 second to fix that. There you go. And then we're going to go up through that copper, through that center copper, just like this. Go through our jump ring again. Come back down through the copper, down through the silver, and you come down through this recessed silver, and the one just below it in the diagonal. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our half-hitch knots. Risk of losing my tail again and get that a little bit better. Okay. So we just did our half-hitch knot. Go to the bead just below it, and the one in the diagonal next to it. Turn this way so I can get a better gauge on my threads here. Go under the thread just below that bead you're coming out of. Do another half-hitch knot. Come down through that copper, and the copper just below that one, and go ahead and cut off your thread. There you go. And go ahead and clasp it, and there you have your bracelet. Great, you did a great job. And you just learned how to do even count peyote. Alright? So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will put links to my social, and you can follow me on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and I will also put a link to my Crafty Creations Facebook page on there, and as well as my website for the my blog, and the e-commerce site where you can purchase any of these finished pieces that I've made. Yep, and that'll do it, and I'll see you next time. And on the next beading video, we will be doing, it's a 2-count drop even count peyote. 2-drop even count peyote. Basically, this was a single drop we'll learn the 2-drop and count peyote in the next video. Alright? You guys have a great day. Bye.